their cash. That's true.
I'm into it. There's teachers making extra. We don't pay teachers enough. If teachers go on OnlyFans and show their tits, like,
I know, but isn't that like sad?
isn't it sad to make 30 grand a year?
It is sad to make
when
30
you're
grand a year.
teaching
But
our
that's what I'm
next
saying.
generation. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, isn't it sad that that's how they have to make money?
I mean, yeah, I guess it depends. I just watched this. Have you seen this documentary, The Most Hated Man on the Internet?
No.
Whew. Did you hear?
Who is the most hated man on the internet?
His name is Hunter Moore. I don't know.
Brendan Schaub just went like this. Oh. Whew.
I remember this guy.
I don't even want to get caught in these crosshairs. I don't even want to be close to this. Damn it. There wasn't. I literally.
Whew, that was close.
Oh, gosh. I've done, by the way, God damn it, Andrew. I just did Andrew Schultz's podcast. I did a bunch of podcasts in New York, and it was always like the countdown to when that was going to come up.
Right.
And I'm glad we just got it out of the way real early. Okay.
Listen, I love Brendan Schaub.
We love him. We love
He's my
him.
homie. He's always going to be my. I don't care what dumb shit he says.
Dude,
I don't give a fuck. I love that guy to death. I'm a ride or die.
And
Curtis Blades is only getting better, because Curtis Blades, he's starting to put together the striking with the wrestling. Now, Curtis Blades, his nickname is Blades for a reason, because his elbow is his ground and pound, and also he rhymes with his last name.
And Hamzat came in on weight. I mean, when he landed here, he was lighter than he was his last fight, and he made weight. So I heard this thing today, and again, I don't know how true it is or whatever, that like Pat Miletich was saying that this thing was, we told Hamzat not to make weight because we weren't selling tickets and we weren't. The fucking show was sold out going into that day of the weigh-ins. I don't know if Pat really said that, but if he did, he has to be the dumbest motherfucker on the planet. I mean, you know how fucking stupid you have to be to even think something like that, let alone say it publicly and act like you're fucking serious. We're regulated by the Athletic Commission. And if you think that we told Hamzat Chimaev to not make weight, then Hamzat shows up and the fans are all pissed off at him and stuff, and he's going to just, I mean, and knowing, if you know anything about the sport, this is a guy that was actually in the sport, training and fighting and everything else. If Pat really said that, it's fucking, holy shit. We might have to send him out to the fucking clinic here, the brain clinic, get him fucking checked out. All right, buddy. Done with me?
I believe that was Brendan Schaub who said that.
It was what?
Brendan Schaub who made up that conspiracy.
Oh, it wasn't Pat Miletich?
I think so.
Well, I apologize to Pat Miletich then. That makes sense. Bye.
So you do that History Channel show, hunting Hitler.
That was fun.
Did you ever find Hitler?
Yeah, so he died, and
stay away from Twitter, because these people, if all they doing is fishing for compliments to themselves so they can feel like something. But as soon as you don't give it to them, it's it. Brandon Schaub, he gave his opinion on Dana. They ate his ass alive like piranhas.
It's so dumb. I didn't talk to him about that, but first of all, he's wrong.
Yeah, he's
wrong about the theory. Look, Brendan's my boy, but he needs a handler. Yeah. He needs someone like me around him all the time. What are you gonna do? No. Yeah. Here's why. Yeah. And he'll go, yeah, you're right.
I get where you coming from with Brendan, and then it's like I don't understand why our community, they hate him in a way. Like I don't know the percentage, but he gets a lot of shit.
If you're spending any time, if you're a busy man, you're a family man, you got kids, you got a wife, you got a shit to do, and you're spending any time arguing on Twitter, that is a waste of your life. That's a waste of time.
Like, when do you feel like a fighter should walk away? Like, for example,
with me and him, I was friends with him, so I knew that he wasn't really committed, and also I trained with him a few times, and I knew like his lust for training wasn't there. And I was worried that neurologically he was suffering, because you can only get KO'd so many times. And I had personally seen him get KO'd a few times, and I knew he had been KO'd in training, and I knew he had been fucked up playing football. I mean, he played football since he was a child. Like there was too much head injuries. There's too many. I'm like, there's gonna come a point in time where you have to stop, and now is the best time to stop. Like, you already have a career. You're doing podcasting. You're doing well. He was making more money doing podcasting than he ever did fighting. Yeah. I'm like, dude, you've got it out right now. You're a funny guy. You're fun to hang out with. I mean, you might not have the best stand-up, but talking to the dude.
Let's talk about something that is perhaps even more disturbing.
Okay.
Gringo Poppy. You and I.
You want some clips,
You
boy.
and I are both friends.
YouTube clips.
We will explain. He and I are both friends of Brendan Schaub.
Yeah, shouts to Brendan.
Former
Love
UFC
you, Brendan.
fighter, current comedian and podcaster. I know you see it. People, for some reason, they want anyone associated with Brendan Schaub to speak out against him because they don't like his comedy special.
You know Brendan, like you guys are close or what?
Well, we did the interview. But
that's all you know.
I'm totally honest. I saw the first 6 or 7 minutes of the special. Yeah. I didn't really feel like I could handle too much more of it. I think he's a good guy. I'm not like a big fan of his comedy, but I mean, I fuck with a lot of people where I don't really like their rapping.
Yeah.
And we're still cool, right? Like, that's not the entirety of who you are as a person.
Fucking Schaub, thief or Sutherland. Yeah, dude, that's what I call him.
Dang, bro.
No, I'm kidding. There was a bit about Schaub. Like, I guess he said people say he stole some fajita joke from me.
Did he?
I don't care. It was just funny. I know Brendan. I don't care if he did, but I doubt it. I mean, he's had fajitas.
Yeah, a lot of people have had fajitas, yeah. But I haven't seen, I don't know if I've even seen, I haven't seen that joke. It doesn't come to mind.
No, I mean, who fucking cares?
My gosh. Dude, Nick.
What?
How about your Vikings suck ass, though? Boom.
How about you look like a
roasted.
fucking Italian Lego, dude? Good God. Shut the fuck up, man.
You look like an Italian Lego.
Yeah, dude. You look like Chef Boyardee
Dude, don't you
Diplo.
gotta be at the fucking skate park in Venice? You gotta coach the kids up.
Oh, yeah, I have to give that 13-year-old kid his pants back. Fucking,
or his socks back. What are you talking about?
Dude, those are
bro?
tropical. Leave him alone.
Fucking dope, dude. I enjoy my life.
Just because you don't travel, he goes to tropical places.
Bobby, when was the last time you did Rogan?
Oh.
Okay.
12 years ago.
Wow.
For real? What happened?
It's because you are a big vaxxer, right? And you just said, I hate him now?
No, I want to do it. It's just I don't know how. I want to use it for like a real important thing. Like, if I have something really big to promote and I'm really, you know what I mean?
I bet Schaub could get you in. All right.
It's a good one.
Bobby's new movie
it's okay.
about a boy.
It's okay.
All right.
I disagree. You didn't win 4 rounds? You didn't win 4 rounds? What rounds? You didn't win no rounds? They weren't even trying to beat you. They felt like 17 rounds. Okay, that's like an alley. That's what I think you do. I think you drop on me. Fucking ass me. Remember your career? Pussy. Fuck you.
What town is this?
Cassville, Missouri.
Hello, you have reached the voicemail of...
You want to leave a voicemail?
If you will leave me your name, number, and a short message, I will return your call. Have a good day.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Larry, how are you? My name is Brendan Schaub. I'm looking for a property in Cassville, and I see that you're the guy there. A couple of my friends have recommended to me that you are the guy. There's a beautiful home on Harold Street that looks like a fixer-upper, and I just wanted to make sure that it was still on the market, it wasn't in escrow, and it was in the school district where the kids were able to get paddled, because I have a few kids myself, and quite frankly, corporal punishment is exactly what they need. So assuming that the taxes are good, I'd love to move forward. Thank you, and give me a ring back when you can.
Okay, hung up.
Yeah? No, not everybody thinks it's going to be 50-50.
No. I'm saying no matter what happens, everyone's going to go 50-50.
No, that's
on
not.
It, right? So,
boring.
True.
Hey.
Yeah, thank you.
You guys talking about DeSantis
He was-
2024?
no,
no.
About DeSantis 2024?
You eating a donut or you eating cheese?
Well, whatever it is, you sound exactly the same as you do when you don't have that in your mouth.
Come on, Chris. Chris.
Sorry.
Chris, man, don't. He's sensitive about his.
But no, it's okay. But we gotta rib each other. But you sounding and you don't have a donut.
No, Chris, don't.
You've been practicing.
No, man. Listen.
I'm gonna ask you again.
Okay.
We're talking about DeSantis 2024.
Ari Shafir. Yes. Do you respect Brendan Schaub as a comedian?
Yes. I mean, there's no way.
Jew.
Hey, Ari, this isn't one of the lie detectors.
Number 3, do you respect Brendan Schaub as a comedian?
Can I trade this question for 2 more questions? No, you cannot.
You said yes, and the lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Ari, who's your friend? I am also surprised.
You're a bitch, you're a slut, you're a liar, you're a whore.
What is that?
What is it? Drop that didn't work.
Oh. Yeah, I don't. I don't. Well, I mean, he's just getting started. He's got a long career ahead of him. He's only 4 years. I was pretty bad 4 years in, and he's far better than I. He's headlining.
You didn't even finish the sentence, Ari. You couldn't even convince yourself not hooked up to the lie detector.
He's better than
test.
Better than I. Man, you know what? Whatever.
He was more confident than I was at that stage.
There you go. You found your way to a compliment.
Sorry, dude.
Okay, number
These tests
4.
are faulty a lot.
Do you secretly resent Roy?
Fajitas. I love fajitas. Do you like fajitas? You ever get those? Yeah, you do, right? They're good. Because it's more than a meal. It's very exciting. When you order a fajita, you order them, and then a couple minutes later, they bring them out, and it is loud.
I want that same feeling? I go to Chili's and order fajitas. You know what I'm talking about. You order those fajitas, it's fucking popping.
Smoke. It's like 4th of July. Everyone's like, oh my God. What is that? What the fuck is that?
And those fajitas hit the floor, it's all. I'm like, what the fuck? Come on. Right here, bitch. Right here.
Then it turns into an arts and crafts project. Another level of excitement. Tortillas, you have all these little sour cream, guac.
Are you gonna bring the tortillas down and shit?
If I'm being honest, I've been sitting back for the past 18 months, and I've seen a lot of people take shots at Hiawani, and if I'm being honest, I was told time and again not to punch back. Well, guess what? I'm punching back. And I'm not sitting back and letting anyone talk shit about me anymore because I'm tired of it. And especially, look, like I said yesterday, you could talk smack about me being a bad journalist, a bad personality, a bad reporter, a bad host, a bad this, a bad that. But don't lie about me anymore. I'm not going to take the lies. So yesterday I spoke about an individual named Brendan Schaub who was lying constantly about me. And it's kind of funny. I put out a little bat signal on Twitter the night before that some people on Reddit, shout out to those people, knew what I was talking about. And all of a sudden I get a text. I get an apology. And I said to Brendan, who I've never had an issue with, despite all the shots, I said, cool. If you're going to apologize to me privately, I hope you're also going to do so publicly, because that's where this started. You smeared my name publicly and lied about me publicly and said I was a bad teammate and a bad colleague publicly. And you said that you got the job first from Showtime, and I only got it because you turned it down publicly. So I want you to go on your public little show, and I want you to apologize to me. And so once he does, the beef will be squashed. Until he does, we'll see what happens. We'll see what I choose to do.
Okay, well, there's a lot that just happened there. First of all,
Yeah.
congratulations on finding your voice. Hell yeah. We are happy because every time you came on this show, you were just 10 to 30 times better than the shit you were doing on TV. I mean, there was no question that you were going to have success in this independent world. I think I told you that. I believe.
Yes.
I believe the boys told you that. I think in the middle of burying you, there was a lot of you seem to have everything that you could possibly need to make it yourself. I'm happy you bet on yourself. no matter how you ended up betting on yourself. I'm happy you bet on yourself, and we're all getting a chance to see it. I got no issues with Brendan Schaub, but I do like the fact that you're sticking up for yourself in this entire thing. And I was given that Showtime job, and I said, no, Helwani can take it.
I love it. I love it. Listen, I would be okay with that. I would be okay with that. You got skills. You got talent. Here's what I don't like.
Whoa!
Brendan. Listen, here's what I don't like about what Brendan has done over the last. First of all, he repeated a 5-year lie about what happened at UFC 199 that was 100% false. That was first spewed by Joe Rogan on his podcast. And I addressed that publicly time and again. For some reason in July, I'm in Mont Tremblant, Quebec, trying to enjoy a quarantine with my kids, and I see Brendan on his little show sitting back and saying, well, let me tell you about, how Ariel, has to deal with the consequences of what he did. A lot of people got in trouble. It's like, what the hell is this guy talking about? This is a lie that I thought I addressed 5 years ago. So that was number one. Number two, he starts talking about me being sitting back in his little chair. I've heard from 1 million different people that this guy is the worst to work with. He is the worst colleague on the planet. I have heard this from all. Who are your sources, Brendan? Who are your sources? You don't sit around and talk. Yeah, right. You don't sit around and talk about someone's character like that. That's not how this works. You could talk about me being a bad journalist, a bad host, but don't slander.
All right, good. All right, well, I'm happy.
And then he goes. What's going on?
I think Brendan Schaub's at my door. Brendan Schaub just showed up at my goddamn door.
Tell Further Brand over there to pipe down. I'm shooting a promo here, okay? I'm trying to cut something on everyone, all right?
Hey, listen, you cut all the promos you want. You don't want any piece of at Mrs. Matchful.
No, I meant the dogs. I didn't mean her. I meant the company. I didn't mean your wife. Utmost respect. Anyway. Then he goes on his little, whatever it is, fight companion. Everyone's got a fight companion these days. I mean, for God's sakes, do we all really need 6 people talking at the same time while there's an actual professional broadcast going on? In any event, he goes, well, how do you think he got that job? I gave it to him. And, I wasn't going to say anything. I really wasn't. I was going to take the high road like I always do. High road Helwani. But on Tuesday night, I said, you know what? Rest in peace, High Road Helwani. It's time for the Helwani era, and I am not going to let anyone slander my name anymore. And so I just wanted everyone to know, if you come at the King, you best not miss.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you. I want to let you know I appreciate the hell out of you sticking up for yourself. All right. That's a big time move, and I have learned a lot about you as a human through this entire independent process, betting on yourself, sticking up for yourself. Hopefully you and Brendan are able to get past this and nobody else will talk any shit about you getting jobs that you don't deserve because... Go ahead.
I just want to add, I have never said anything about Brendan Schaub. I actually think what he did going from a UFC fighter who didn't realize his dreams, right? Utmost respect, and then creating this thing for him, this orbit, the comedy, I had no issues with the guy, and that's why every time I'm like, why does this dude keep lying about me? Why does this guy keep why is he even talking about me? He's sitting back talking about the media business and what happened to me at ESPN and the offer. I'm like, dude, you don't even know me. You don't even text me. I have no relationship with you whatsoever. Just keep my name out of your mouth. Stop talking about me and then clipping it off for clicks, which I don't even know if you buy or not. I don't know if they're legit, but in any event, it's usually one of the highest rated things on your YouTube page. Stop talking about me. That's it. So I have respect for him and what he's built and what he's done, but enough is enough. Enough is enough with all the slander.
All right, let's celebrate you now, as opposed to the beef that you're in, and hopefully you'll be out of soon. And the Fight Gamer seems to be a lot of that. What were your thoughts on the Rocket Mortgage field house? That place was electrifying. I thought you did a great job, by the way. There was a couple different situations where you had to showcase your actual ability, as opposed to just being a robot asking questions. I thought you crushed the weekend. I assume the Showtime has told you they're very thankful for everything you did, yeah?
Yeah, so it was an interesting situation, and I really do appreciate, that, how much your words mean to me, and AJ said the same, and it really does mean a lot. I've been dreaming of that role, that specific role, of doing that role since I was a little kid, since I used to go to this bar in Montreal called Jilly's, a pool hall, and watch Roy Jones and Arturo Gatti fight on HBO Boxing. I love everything about a big fight week and the tension and the build-up and all that stuff, and I've been dreaming of being in that Larry Merchant role, that Max Kellerman role, that Jim Gray role, the the announcer and also the third man in the booth and all this stuff. And I'm really thankful that they gave me this opportunity. It was unique because of Woodley, and there was another MMA fighter on the card, and I just really wanted to deliver for them.
I know Matt Mitrione and Brendan Schaub. I think Matt Mitrione was the one who actually played the most in the NFL.
I didn't know the Schaub one, so.
Yeah, I didn't
He
know
wasn't
about
very
Schaub.
good.
No.
He wasn't very good, much like his podcast hosting ability.
Oh, ouch.
Worst stand-up special I've ever seen in my
He's
life.
had a stand-up special?
Yeah.
In
I
the
didn't know that.
loosest sense of the word. Yeah.
Where is it at? Netflix or?
They probably funded
yeah, it's on
it, yeah.
Showtime.
Showtime?
Yeah, it's on Showtime. Just look for the cover with the full-grown man dressed like Justin Bieber. All right. How many more questions do we have?
We got two more.
Okay, two more, and then we got to go to chat.